welcome back for the final episode of this series. As with the last two, we'll be going back to Romsey Taekwondo Club, but this time we'll be looking more at the self-defense aspect of the training. So we're taking you'll see how some of the basic moves that we've been looking at are all brought together and applied for the means of defending yourself against an attacker, which of course is what martial arts were originally developed for. So the trick with any of this is to make sure that whatever you're doing, you're always doing it with confidence and assuredly. Make sure you're also always aware of the angle the attack's coming from, so as you can move your body appropriately. It's good to move out of the way of the attack, but also to move forward to make sure that you're close enough then to counter-attack.
All the aspects of what we did tonight are really important. The set sparring, okay, we started off with basic set sparring. This is what gives students confidence, teaches them how to block. Most of it's just moving backwards at first, blocking, and then later on you move forwards and block, and then you get to the stage where we were doing, sort of like dummy knife attacks, things like that. And it's only experience that gives you, the confidence to do that, to actually move in towards an attack, but move to the side, block, counter. You ready? Stepping across here, bang, elbow. First one, that's just one counter attack. Okay, downward stab to the face. Step forward here, okay, into the groin there, straight up. Come in first, step to there, bang, in, there, up, one, in, yes, right, okay, slash, in, knee. One, throat, in. So hopefully after years of training, that's what they'll have. They'll be able to sort of like, have a bit of confidence to look after themselves if they need to.
So taking the basic techniques that we learn in the line work and applying it to a more realistic situation takes a different type of training, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I mean, you can get somebody who's very good at technical ability, good at kicking, everything like that, but when it comes to self-defense, whether or not they could use that technique with confidence is another thing. Confidence is gained, over years of training. Everybody's different, so some people develop quicker than other people. Some people have got more confidence than other people. But what my aim is to bring people in when they come here, they don't know how to do anything, and so, by the time they get to their black belts and beyond, then they are able to, utilize the technique and use it. Everyone's got a favorite technique, okay? I mean, but every attack is different. You have to have the experience to be able to deal with an attack coming from any angle, any direction. The idea is to watch, okay? Step, block, push, strike. So you know how long it takes to be able to achieve that confidence to do it, okay? It's just something that, you have to practice a lot. And you have to practice it realistically, because if you don't practice it realistically, you'll never know whether it will work or not.
So I hope that's given you some useful insights. You can't have failed to notice during that all the shouting that was going on. Now I know it's a bit of a martial arts cliche, but there is a reason for it. It's mainly to empower yourself, show you're confident and bold in what you're doing, and also to startle your opponent and sort of throw them off their centre. But I'm afraid that's the end of this series. I hope you've really enjoyed it, and as before, we'd love to hear any feedback you got, whether it's what we've covered or anything you'd like us to cover in future series. And if you want to know more about the Romsey Taekwondo Club, the web address will be provided below. But other than that, it's been a pleasure. I hope to see you in a future series, where hopefully we'll be able to go back to Romsey Taekwondo Club and maybe look at some more competitive sparring, the type of sparring that we use in the competitions.